Okay guys, I got my new lightweight summer EDC flashlight, and I gotta say I'm really impressed with this light. I kind of never wanted to step backwards in lumens from what I was carrying because I was carrying something that was really bright. But after ordering this and seeing it, I just got it 2 days ago, I really am impressed with this little light. I got this at CountyCom. It's the Maratac AAA. I'll go ahead and get it out here and show you guys what it comes with. Cool little plastic boxes they put them into. Comes with a couple of spare O-rings there. This is waterproof. And it comes with a little diffuser on there. We'll get to that in a little bit. I'll take that off and put it to the side. I'll let you guys know what that's for. And just a little card or whatever in there. Tells a little bit about it. Here it is. This thing is really lightweight. I'm not sure the exact ounces, but it couldn't be much. Just a couple. Just a couple ounces. Has a little pocket clip there. Is the aircraft aluminum. The only negative I'd have to say about this light is I prefer flashlights that have a click cap on the end like this. This is the screw-on type light where you screw it to turn it on and then you go back. If you go back and screw it on again quick, then it takes you to the lower lumen setting. This is the newest revision of the Maratac AAA flashlight. It has 115 lumens on high mode, which will last you for an hour and 5 minutes. Now, AAA batteries are not real expensive, and you can get them in bulk at any store. That's one of the advantages over this 47123 Quark. I really like this light as well. But one of the negatives to this light is that it takes the 123A batteries. Let me get one out here for you. CR123. Now I buy these packs. They come with a little plastic sleeve, and if you have a flashlight like this, you can just drop both of them in. These are not a cheap battery. I usually just buy those in bulk online. But to a lot of people, just the fact that a light takes that kind of a battery might be a turn-off to them. But that's the only probably downfall to this light, is the expensive batteries that it takes. They do tend to last a long time in here, though. I've had no problems with thinking that I had short battery life. They last me a good while in here. Okay, now back to the Maratac. So it's 115 lumens for 65 minutes. I can't remember what low mode is. You're not really going to get the idea of how this is because I have about 600 watts of light shining on the surface of this table right now, and the camera just doesn't pick up the light like it does in person. But I can assure you this light is bright enough that when I first turned it on, it was pretty impressive to me. Okay, now I'm going to turn it off and try to go to low mode here. And there's the low mode. Just a very light spot you can see there. Be good for reading a map or something, or little things like that. I normally am a guy that never uses low mode. If I have to turn a light, I usually just leave it on high. But there is a lot of people that would have a use for a low mode like this in a light, and it comes in very handy at that time, and I believe that low mode is rated for 50 hours on one battery. This is going to be a great EDC item to carry. Clip to the pants. This thing is just so light, I can't even explain it. I would say it's about maybe a third of the Quark 123 in weight. I already had a bunch of AAAs here because I normally buy batteries in bulk packs, but I only have one thing right now that uses AAAs. So I roughly had a bulk pack of Duracell AAA batteries. This is where you put the battery in right here. There is your O-ring. You know, if anything ever happens to that, or it's damaged or ripped, you would want to replace it with one of these so it would remain waterproof. So it's basically only just a little bit bigger around than a AAA battery at the tube where the battery goes. This tube is much lighter than even the battery itself. And there we go. So if you're looking for something light for the summer, or just maybe you just want something that's really lightweight all the time so you don't have to have a bulky light, maybe you don't think you're going to use it that often, this definitely would be something that you would want to go for. Okay, now I'll show you what the diffuser's for. So you had a power outage, or you were just camping, or somewhere where there wasn't a light source. You put the diffuser on there, and now you can use this like a candle. Okay, and that would work really good for that kind of a scenario. So instead of just the light coming out the front, the light comes out of the sides. It gives you light lower around the flashlight instead of just spotlighting straight up toward the ceiling. It diffuses the light out all the sides of the cylinder here, and it'd work great for if you needed a candle type light just in a low light situation. $25 on the CountyCom website is what I paid for this, and I don't think that's unreasonable for what you're getting here. LED light, 115 lumens, and unlike bulb flashlights, you're not going to have to worry about an LED burning out like a typical bulb would. It's one of the biggest advantages of having LED. They do not burn out like bulbs do. I believe most of them are rated from 50,000 hours of use to into the hundreds of thousands of hours of use on one single LED. There you can see down into the reflector, and it is a smooth reflector. Normally I go with the orange peel style, but that's what comes in this one. But I am very, very happy with this purchase, and I think it's going to work out great for what I'm going to use it for. So we have this, the Leatherman Squirt P4, the Maxpedition keeper to hold the keys on the belt. You can either have them hang free outside of the pocket, or you can put this on and stick the keys in the top of the pocket. And so far, for that EDC, you're looking at about 60 bucks. We're looking at $24.99, $24.99, and $10. So you're looking at about 60 bucks for that portion of the EDC. So it's not real pricey. Most people would be able to do that or save a couple of pays and be able to pick this up. And you can see the size difference here when you're going from the 4.7s to the smaller Maratac. The spill on the Maratac is very good for its size. I was pretty surprised. Like I said, you can't really see on film what it actually does, but in a dim lit room, it had a bright center that was probably about 1.5 feet in circumference. Then on the outside edge of that, you had a secondary circle that was lighter. And as far as like sweeping a room with it or whatever, it provides good, solid spill of light for the room. It doesn't just spotlight on the wall. It does give you a good, nice spill overall, and it seemed to be very bright for what it is. So, all right, guys, that's it. The Maratac AAA flashlight. I'm going to be carrying this one, and if I have any problems or anything happens to it, I will let you guys know in an update video. Till next time, this is H4T, and I'm out of here.